Good fight.
One of the best lightweights of this or any era, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. No picnic when this guy shows up in your bracket.
Love watching Dustin Poirier because it wasn't supposed to be this. It's not like Dustin Poirier was tagged as some guy that was going to be a world champion or one of the biggest stars the sport has seen. But he has, through will, spirit, and determination, made himself invaluable to this company. But does he still matter when it comes to the fight? Tonight we find out.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Oh, you can hear that thwack in the nosebleeds as the kickboxer lands a body kick early here in the fight against the boxer.
I mean, this is the range that he needs to fight at. He doesn't want to be close where he's throwing hooks to the body and punches. Use those legs, dig that shit into the body, and try to slow down your opponent.
A lot to see here for the educated eye. A lot of nuances, a lot of feints as they try to get a read on the other.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a calculated approach. They're going to be looking for counters, and they're trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake so that they can take advantage of it.
Oh, my goodness. That's a good fire there.
I mean, that was a similar blow. That might be the one that we look back on and say that was the start to the end of the fight. Oh! That left hook was nasty.
Poirier out of that southpaw stance, wider than maybe we see from some fighters.
Yeah, most fighters try to be a little bit more narrow. Dustin Poirier keeps that wide stance so that he can extend to throw that beautiful right hand.
Hooker's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent. Oh, back and forth we go.
Hooker's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Poirier getting the shot to the target. Way too quick for his opponent on that one. Well, he must have had a good warm-up, DC, because it is not taking him any time at all to find that kicking range tonight.
Well, he's making his opponent second-guess everything that he's doing. That's when you know he's fighting at his highest level.
All right, so we know Dustin Poirier to be a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, a willing grappler, but he has taken the path of least resistance tonight. Huge edge in the striking world thus far.
It's so crazy that Poirier, he possesses that ability to take people down and grapple, and he always chooses to stand. But he recognizes that he has so much power, and his strikes will do more damage than he takes, so he uses that. Tonight his striking has looked tremendous.
Hooker's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Seconds remain in the round. Nice job defensively there by Hooker. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head. What a beautiful setup.
Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
What a start. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready, Josh? Ready?
Second round underway. All right, so here we go as our next round gets underway. All the action you could handle in the previous round, and you got to think he'll carry the momentum here into this next round.
Momentum is on his side. He just has to continue down the path. He's doing a fantastic job of really leading the dance, and he's winning this fight very convincingly.
Really good emphasis on that kick there. Poirier's just continuing to build off of that first round. A lot of significant strikes have already landed here in round two. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before...
Hooker's eye is really starting to... Oh, what a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh, beautiful. Man, he's still fighting back. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Strikes continue to land. And back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Get the bonus checks ready. Oh, and another shot for good measure.
He cannot keep taking these hard shots to the head.
Hooker's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight. All right, looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Yeah, he stops it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. This was a...
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, Ciryl Gane looking to strike his way to further greatness here tonight, but he's progressing a little bit too.
Yeah, John, and that's the thing, right? For a great striker like that, he's so fast, it's like a bantamweight. For a big guy to add that level of striking, working with an Olympic champion as the opportunities get bigger, let's see if he can employ that. If Ciryl Gane can now wrestle, everybody's in trouble.
Would have been a fun stylistic matchup for a prime DC. Right hook to the head, blocked.
Both of them landed there.
Oh, Ciryl Gane with the right cross. Don't want to take too many more of those.
He is so big and powerful and explosive that when he throws that cross, he can get punched to target as fast as anyone in the UFC.
Ciryl Gane with that tremendous footwork, especially for a guy his size out of that southpaw stance.
John, I love the way Ciryl Gane is able to go forward, backwards, side to side. He's never moving in one direction. Very rarely do you get a heavyweight that possesses this type of move. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted. Nicely done as he gets the takedown here early in the round.
I mean, very early in round one, he gets the positioning.
Oh, somehow, some way, he's able to get out.
Look at that, Johnny. Gets to his side. That allows for him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's inside control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt.
All right, so he just decided. Man, that is a textbook counter-strike by him there.
He's one of the best counter-strikers in the UFC, and that was on full display in that moment.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
Oh, big elbow.
Gotta like that, champ. Defense into offense. A little shimmy and lands up top.
Yeah, that was beautiful footwork. Way to change the angle of it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level.
Oh, beautiful body shot, taking advantage of that hole in the defense.
You gotta protect the midsection, man. Those body shots can end your night. Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
A lot of punishing ground and pound strikes have sort of been featured here in this round one as we come down the stretch.
There are ground fights, John, and then there are fun ground fights. This is a fun ground fight. This man is not just holding, he is finding openings and landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, nice cross from Ciryl Gane. He continues to shine with that weapon tonight.
Beautiful job by Ciryl Gane. It's his best punch, and he's getting it landed every time he throws it.
Well, a moment ago, he walked right into that uppercut, got his head snapped back. Volkov's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the... Oh, hip toss to get him down.
All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
30 seconds to go. Gane gets back up. Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks. Volkov's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up.
Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Look at this dude trying to hold his own still. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Volkov, center of the octagon, every bit 6'7", using that length to his advantage.
Yeah, keeping his hands kind of low, because with Volkov, you know you got to take him down. By keeping his hands low, he's in better position to defend takedown.
Oh, nice trick to change the level.
Oh, he's got to be careful, yep.
Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, and there comes the stoppage. Cyril Gane with a massive highlight tonight.
Oh, my God.
All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his...
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need the scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may. Proceed as you...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are coming to you live from the UFC Apex here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This Apex has seen a lot of UFC history, and plenty more where that came from here tonight.
You know, John, we spent so much time in this building during the pandemic, during the run of making fights where we could. It became such a huge part of the UFC and the product.
Massive connection early round one. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early.
Oh, my goodness. He got his head snapped back again.
He got hit again. You better keep those hands high.
Gane's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He said he would get takedowns early and often. Let's see how successful he can be following that game plan.
All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
Well, he got a lot of the toughness, of course, but that head kick landed flush a moment ago.
You do not want to rely on that toughness, though, John.
Oh, that Ciryl Gane cross is clean, champ.
He moves like a bantamweight, John, and when you start to chase him, he sets down in his stance, and he puts that beautiful right hand on him.
Well, we've seen improvements from Sergey Pavlovich with the guard, with the footwork, but there is no denying what this man is known for, and it is sheer MMA power.
Yeah, Sergey is very good at knocking people out, and that comes from being in a great stance. That comes from being ready, coiled, and ready to become explosive. This man does all the right things in the strike.
Oh, man, that cross from Ciryl Gane is clean. He's been landing it all night.
We've talked about Ciryl Gane's cross a lot tonight.
Gane's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
That guillotine is very tight. That's getting tight.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ciryl Gane. All right, so early round one action, and we have got one fighter who came to play early.
Yeah, he's getting into a good rhythm. He's outpacing his opponent. He's making him, he's confusing him. He's giving him too many questions. Can't answer it. He's starting to enter the flow state.
Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you get up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, we just caught a look on our isolation monitor at that right hand from a moment ago, and every bit of it landed. But late round one, and the ground and pound has really been a big storyline tonight.
Yeah, John, and very active. Not trying to control, looking for moments to advance and put damage on his opponent. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
All right, so what do you think here, champ? Just another takedown attempt or what?
Yeah, he's going to shoot, and he's going to score. That's what's about to happen, because it's all we've seen up to this point.
Great job by Ciryl Gane to use his feet to get inside and land the jab. A lot of people are going to be trying to take this guy down, but he moves so well.
People talk about Ciryl Gane as if he moves like a welterweight. No, he moves more like a bantamweight. We have always talked about guys moving well at 135. Ciryl Gane moves like one of those guys at heavyweight. That's why he presents so many problems. And not only does he have that beautiful jab, he possesses a ton of power that can put you up.
Pavlovich's eye is absolutely revolting to look at. I know DC's got only one eye open right now, but I think it's probably time for the referee to call for the ringside position. Oh, big-time counter shot lands. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah, that's it. That thing's bleeding like a faucet. Fans don't like it. Fighter doesn't like it. But he will live to fight another day. Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get us.
ready. Ready. Do it.
All right, here's one bad man. Ciryl Gane walked into our fighter meeting, tried to single leg DC, so clearly he's been wrestling.
And he's been wrestling with an Olympic wrestling champion as he was starting to prepare for bigger opportunities in his career. And let's see if all those lessons learned on the wrestling mat now have helped Ciryl to level up his game.
Well, few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Ciryl Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork leads to the jab. The guy does a great job of moving into you, and then he pops you. And then the moment you start to rush, he drops the big right hand on you. Ciryl Gane is a hard one to solve, especially as you go up in weight classes. Heavyweights don't move like Ciryl Gane, and you can see that as we watch him right now.
All right, so early on here, round one, he's able to get the takedown.
He's able to get a great takedown early. He said he would, but let's see how...
Oh, there it is. He said he could grapple with him, and showing the part right there as he gets a big reversal in round one.
Yeah, no one thought that he could grapple with this guy. But that's exactly what he did. He went out there and he showed and proved, hey, there are no advantages. I am as well prepared as anyone to fight anywhere in this fight.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Tibur. Well, you can just tell the way Gane moves laterally with the footwork and the stance.
Oh.
Could have been a pro athlete in any other.
Yeah, he's a tremendous athlete. You can see it in the movement of Ciryl Gane. And you can also see the mind that he has. He doesn't rush anything. He takes his time, and he's always setting you up.
Tibur is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
Both of them landing massive shots.
Oh, it's a big left hook.
This fight is crazy. Oh, nice. Nice takedown. Fighter's in half guard now.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Gane. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ciryl Gane.
Mixing up the attacks, landing a nasty elbow. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow.
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then with his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Ciryl Gane gets back up now. Well, he's always been known as a great kickboxer, but he's really mixing up the weapons early well.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, mixing it all up, putting his opponent on his heels and telling him that he's going to dance his dance. Right now, he's fighting very well.
All right, late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, would be proud.
He'd be very proud to watch this because he's not controlling him. He's finding openings, looking to take advantage and doing real damage to his opponent at the start of this fight.
Shooting for a takedown here, he is stuffed. Tibur's lower jaw now. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Tibur goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet.
Now he's in trouble.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fight from that man.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Herb Dean steps in.
Wow!
What an amazing finish here tonight.
Wow! He's destroyed.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, well, they will be talking about this result deep into next week. A huge knockout for one of the better kickboxers in this division, and really to get it done against one of the more well-rounded fighters in this weight class is going to give him a lot of confidence, I would think, moving forward.
You know, matchups matter, John. And when we looked at this matchup, we thought this was a nightmare for him. Well, he proved everyone wrong by not only winning the fight, but getting a stoppage. That was a statement, if I've ever seen one, by this guy.
You okay? Good? Okay,
All right, here we
let's
go with the heavyweights, high-profile heavyweights at that. Ciryl Gane and Stipe Miocic, who is the consensus greatest heavyweight of all time. And Stipe kind of in this pattern, fighting once a year, but he is slim, he is lean, and looks pretty mean tonight.
Stipe Miocic looks great tonight. Physically, he looks fantastic. Mentally, he looks fantastic. And he has to be all those things if he wants to get past a Ciryl Gane, a guy that possesses skills like no other heavyweight we have seen in UFC history.
Oh, big connection by him there. Backs his opponent up.
Beautiful deception. He got his opponent to walk right into that big shot. That hurt bad. He's hooking it bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
All right, so close call moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight.
Well, a moment ago, turning words into action, Wright told us he would be able to get the takedown early, and that's exactly what he did.
I mean, that was awesome to see him using the game plan as effectively as he has.
Gane's going for a choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Oh, wow, he got out and mounted him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Gane gets up, and somewhat surprisingly, despite having a dominant position on the ground, he wants to take this fight back to the feet.
He walked right into a clean right hand a little bit ago.
Oh, another punch landed there by Gane.
Massive elbow land from the clinch.
All right, some good looks on the feet here, and just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you can stop it.
Whoa, he's showing off, right? A lot of kicks, great boxing, great kickboxing overall. This young man seems to be flowing very well tonight.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
Oh, he walked right into that uppercut.
Another punch to the head.
All right, so early round one action. He's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, you see this a lot, champ, right? When you get stunned a little bit, use the clinch as a mechanism through which to recover.
Well, you have to. You got to slow things down. You got to gather yourself. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
Back to his feet. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help him. Oh, that almost hurt me. What a punishing shot. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Well, his opponent is really hurt. He's fighting as good as we've ever seen. This guy looks amazing tonight.
So the head damage continues to land, and at this point, man, gotta think the ringside physician is even getting antsy to check it out.
Oh, yeah. You can tell that they want to check it out. But hats off to his opponent, putting together a great game plan for staying on that face, making sure that when he saw the swelling start, he continued to drive him down that path to where he is right now, where he's almost unrecognizable.
Gane gets back to his feet once again. Miocic is really bleeding badly from his lip here. A few more strikes absorbed, and that could be the end of this fight. Oh! That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Takes the judges right out of it. All right, Buff, thank you very much. How good is that?
George.
All right, so here we go. Alex Poatan Pereira taking on a fellow striker here tonight, and more often than not, when he faces someone who does what he does well, he has the upper hand.
Alex Pereira just needs to do exactly what he's trained to do. He's got to maintain space and distance and make sure that his opponent is only engaging with him on his terms.
Oh, misses with the jab. Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, he's gonna mount him.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Back to his feet. All right, so here's Alex Poatan Pereira standing as upright as one really could in an MMA fight.
Yeah, and that's why people believe he can get taken down, but he's upright. His hands are a little bit low, and you can always see him keeping that right hand cocked and ready to go.
Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the center line. Oh, my goodness!
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Man, that punch was a beautiful thing. Straight to the target.
I mean, that was a nasty shot.
Champ, I stopped short of using the word dominant, but getting close to it. This kickboxer is something tonight.
Well, he's doing a really good job. He's mixing it all up. He's mixing up the targets, and he's doing it so early. He's got his opponent playing catch-up.
Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well, and he took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum.
Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him show.
Quickly, let us get you a replay as he gets it done. Alex Pereira, the son.
Good. Go on, let's go.
All right, so here he is, the now 40-year-old Vitor Belfort. He's finished all of his UFC wins, the majority of those in round one. We'll see if Belfort can get off to another patented hot start here tonight.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, how about the spinning heel kick? DC, you got that? You got that?
I can't do it, but I
I do have it by default because my man Cain Velasquez did it against Travis Browne. So he made all the heavyweights look good.
Unable to land with that punch.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Belfort's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Big right hand there. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Man, look at that beautiful cross. Rhythm and blues. Rhythm on one side, blues on the other.
This was one of his best.
What a showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them gets to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
With a huge TKO victory.
Got him. That was it. Found the shot that ended the night.
Well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the can. Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Black Shag in the building. Here we go, round one. Carlos over, not all that far removed. Oh, my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land it. Oh, big stick up top. That's another.
Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. Just like that. Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, we are underway. Good to have you with us as always as we broadcast live from the UFC Apex here in Las Vegas. A different competitive setting. Smaller up. Oh, massive
punches right out of it.
This guy right here. Wow.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Ready?
All right, so maybe the third time will be the charm. Maybe this will be the last meeting. Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Act 3 is underway.
Very rarely can you put two guys together and you will get an absolute barn burner every time. That's what you get with these two. You get the power of Poirier. You get the striking, the ability of Gaethje. And you get two guys that are willing to just get forward and make it a fight. I cannot wait to see these guys fight for the third time.
Oh, Gaethje landed a big hook there. That could be the beginning of the end.
Gaethje is so big and powerful for this weight class, but his boxing has improved to the point that everything can put you down.
Well, you see that Trevor Whitman-trained fighter, Justin Gaethje, getting his head off the center line.
Always off the center line, and Justin Gaethje's gotten a lot better at being mindful as he enters into range.
Well, Gaethje's eye starting to swell now. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land. To the former interim lightweight champ Dustin Poirier in a good striking flow here.
At lightweight, one strike.
Oh, he's starting to look really dialed in here. Not sure his opponent can keep up.
Whoa, as a kickboxer, you know you're in the zone whenever you're landing at this rate. He hasn't missed.
Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, beautiful execution on that strike. And clearly, last thing he's looking for, man, is a way out. What result?
Yeah, he is not going to take his football and go.
Oh, maybe a little bit of overconfidence there, and he paid dearly.
He was not feeling the danger enough, so he got a bit reckless, and he paid for it. Let's see if he can get back to that flow.
All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see the referee call for the doctor to look at that eye, which is essentially swollen shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen shut. I mean, the end swell is not working. Sometimes the swelling is too much, and you have to save the fighter from themselves.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now, though.
Good. Good.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier. That was beautiful, John. The way he was able to avoid and evade and allow his opponent to walk right into that.
Well, Gaethje's
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, Gaethje covering up. And he is back up to his feet. All right, late round action here, and Dustin Poirier, when it comes to his striking, getting stronger as this fight continues.
I mean, he's a fighter, John. He is just a flat-out fighter. Dustin Poirier is one of those guys that you might find on the corner somewhere fighting because he doesn't mind fighting.
Right.
But it comes to the striking. Because he can strike at such an elite level, he's okay standing. And when he gets himself going, when he finds his flow, he's very difficult to deal with. He found that flow very early tonight, and that's why he looks so good.
Poirier's eye gets
Yeah, he cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now.
big ground strikes. Poirier gets back up now. 20 seconds to go. Oh, look at that. He lands despite the opponent trying to evade.
Anticipation is key in fighting, and he anticipated his opponent's movements, and he got the punch to the target.
Well, Gaethje's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots.
Ready? Ready? Fight.
Second round here. Gets back to his feet.
This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
Oh, my goodness. It's over.
Lafayette, Louisiana! Your guy has done it!
Holy smokes.
All right, Dustin Poirier getting it done by...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, the heavy-handed Dustin Poirier ready to go against Tony Ferguson, who put together one of the all-time great winning streaks in this lightweight division. How do you expect this one to play out?
Well, I think Tony Ferguson needs to do more than just box. If you're just boxing against Dustin Poirier, you are in trouble. You cannot use your fist to beat the Diamond. Dustin, no. He can win in that win. That's exactly what he needs to do. Tony needs to be using elbows. Tony needs to be using knees. And Tony's an All-American wrestler. He's got to make some takedowns in there if he wants to get the job done.
Big power left hand from Dustin Poirier. At times, he looks like an ambidextrous fighter. Good pop in both of his hands. Let's see if he can follow up here. Just remarkable to see where Ferguson has come since season 13 of The Ultimate Fighter. And there's the feint by Ferguson.
How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
Well, Tony Ferguson, a certifiable wild man on the feet. You never know exactly.
Hold up, J.A. Another opportunity to try to end this fight by submission. Now let's see what the next...
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so here we go early in the fight, and not much resistance as he gets the takedown he very much sought.
Well, let's see now. Can he put some damage on him that he got this takedown so early?
Man, not sure if he leveraged the hip or what, but he made him miss there. That was huge. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Well, both fighters realizing a lot of success here early on. Glad I'm not a judge.
Well, when this fight was announced, we knew that they were evenly matched. It has shown to this point how well prepared they both are.
Well, this this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like
nice
defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get momentum. The moment
Poirier's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
You know, there is a showboating component to this type of defense, but it's been effective tonight.
Yeah, because it's showboating, but it's a beautiful display of it. Because in those movements, he's been able to evade just about every strike coming in his direction.
All right, so Tony Ferguson getting it done in every realm of mixed martial arts here tonight, but on the feet, elbows, knees, this man does not discriminate when it comes to his
I
weapons.
mean, Johnny has all the tools. He has all the tools, and he... And that's different. That's what Tony Ferguson is.
Poirier gets up again. Nicely done. All right, so pretty nice takedown there for Dustin Poirier, and if you're going to give it to him, he considers himself a five-tool player. He's going to take it.
Yeah, he's got it all. And because he's a southpaw, your leg is right in front of him. You can just reach down and grab it. And that's exactly what he did to secure that takedown.
Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good,
Oh, tremendous instincts to land the counter with the uppercut.
Johnny caught him flush on that one.
All right, he's got the striking going, another connection there, and that shot actually cut him, or so it appears.
Yeah, you can...
Knocked down for Poirier!
Oh, man.
Like that.
I mean, that was great work by the bottom fighter, keeping him in the position. Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Ferguson gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground. Oh, another shot gets through.
He better keep those hands
Oh,
up.
what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn. And now, a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool. And he's only got 60 seconds to recover here. So we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. Round 2 is underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Oh! Oh, big left hook there. Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh, my goodness. Oh!
Oh, trying to hold his own here. All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that...
Man, this fighter has never looked better. Just continues to lead the dance in this fight.
Oh.
Controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons. And he found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it. If he stays in that zone, it's going to be a real issue for the fighter on the other side. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight!
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, my goodness!
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. Both guys landing at a pretty decent clip. Poirier Poirier's stance, champ, unmistakable with that right hand high.
Yep, right hand high, very split stance, always moving that right hand in front of him to try and hit you with that big jab.
Poirier's continuing to build off of that first round. Several significant strikes have landed already. Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage, looking pretty swollen now. Oh, straight punch lands flush on the counter. Nice deception with his footwork. And again, we're a broken record when it comes to the reach advantage. Oh, champ, huge counter shot to the body now.
That was nice. He needs to follow up now.
Ferguson's an absolute... Ferguson goes down. Oh, man, he's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe wrestling.
Yeah, he might need to run. He gets excited, overthrows, and presents him.
Big shots here. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Dustin Poirier. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC. Man, there's so much blood on the canvas, yes, and now the referee steps in to call on the doctor. I think I could actually see his gum line. There's a hole in his cheek.
I mean, the cut on the cheek is bad, but it also is the swelling that accompanies that cut that is going to cause this guy a lot of problems.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't need to see the teeth through the side of his face. That's going to be the end of the fight, and athlete will live to fight again, but certainly a disappointing conclusion to this one. This was a scary fight for Dustin Poirier, and his acceptance of it was rooted in just that. But the diamond shines bright yet again on a massive stage. As you might expect, American top team's Dustin Poirier adds another scalp, man. What a warrior.
Just an absolute warrior. A guy that just loves to fight, man. He said time and time again he's at the
All right, we'll see how it goes for Dustin Poirier tonight as he tries to effectively take Khabib Nurmagomedov's O. He had a chance to do that back in 2019, but emotionally, mentally, physically, Poirier is in an even better place now than he was then.
I think a lot of that confidence is because he has been in there with Nurmagomedov before. He understands that he can hit Nurmagomedov. He understands that he can hurt Nurmagomedov. He understands that if given the opportunity, he can put him out. But the question is, can he stay upright long enough to land that blow that can end the great Russian tonight?
Masterfully done by Poirier, back to the feet. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you. He'll tell you.
Oh, how about that reversal here in round one? And if you're looking for respect on the ground in this type of matchup, that's how you get it.
That's exactly what you need to do. Go to the place where you're perceived to have a weakness and gain the advantage. Great job.
Nurmagomedov's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Just a little bit ago, he landed a beautiful left hand.
Well, we see certain fighters, they have a tick, and for Poirier, unmistakably, it's grabbing the right shorts.
He pulls it up, says, okay, you want to fight, let's do it. I love that.
Clinch striking situation now, and how much film do you need to watch to know you can't hang out here with him?
No. He cannot sit here against the fence. He's got to move, he's got to clear the position, or he's going to find himself in a lot of trouble.
Poirier starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent. All right, so what do you think? Probably another takedown attempt here in short order. It certainly has been there for him prior.
But why wouldn't he, right? When you've been that successful with any one thing, why would you ever change it? This is the approach.
All right, going submission over position now, but it's going to be hard to get this guy out of there.
Well, he's looking for the sub now. But I don't know, man. It's not going to come easy.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different.
Well, he's all offense all the time, and even if he doesn't get the takedown, he's going to keep coming.
Yeah, he keeps pressing you, John. I mean, he will force you to work every single position.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side. As he...
John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. He's got to be very careful here.
You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov.
This is where he wants to be.
Poirier gets back up to the feet now. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show. Oh, crushing counter. Could his timing be any better?
I mean, what a moment brought on by that beautiful counter shot.
This could just about do it.
Now he's back up.
Nurmagomedov goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet.
Look at him attacking that guillotine. Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Here could be the beginning of the end. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Nurmagomedov's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Another shot.
Big double leg level change.
round down. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds.
You ready, John? Ready?
All right, here we go, round two. Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. Magomedov goes for the level change now. Perhaps a good idea in terms of the fight IQ. He was getting stunned on the feet. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he should.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. And he's back up.
What a fight. What a fight.
All right, so just as he had articulated in our fight.
Good. Good. Okay, let's go.
One of the best lightweights of this or any era, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
The way that he was able to walk his opponent into that shot was amazing, especially this early in the fight.
Oh, he fires back now. Oh, big left. All right, tense moments early and a potential fight ender there. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh, huge left. Poirier out of that southpaw stance, wider than maybe we see from some fighters.
Yeah, most fighters try to be a little bit more narrow. Dustin Poirier keeps that wide stance so that he can extend to throw that right hand.
Big takedown for Benoit Saint-Denis. Not at all where you want to be against this opponent. All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound off.
Poirier's going for a choke here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, nasty cut on his lip. Well, kickboxing chops on full display early. He's got it all going here in round one.
He's got it going, and he's got his opponent confused. When this guy is using all of his tools, he's very hard to deal with.
Oh, he's got his back. He's got to get him in the air to try to return him to the mat.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Poirier gets the shot to the target. Way too quick for his opponent on that one. Well, just because you have a great training camp or a great warm-up doesn't mean it's going to translate in the octagon. His kickboxing has never looked better.
It doesn't, right, Jay? But when it does, you hit this. A young man who's fighting at the highest.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time.
So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
The overhand left is true.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Man, imagine how quickly his hands must move at a buffet. Look at that cross.
I mean, he's got that cross going, man. It's all about the speed, setup, and timing. When you got them all, you get the punch to the target.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
All right, so he just...
Hey, this dude is off. He thinks that his mom's out for Thanksgiving, but nope. You're in the middle of an octagon, dude. Get your hands up.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Ready? Good. Let's go.
All right, round two. All right, so he's landed a few... Oh, man, DC just...
Great guard, J.A. That was a massive shot. That just landed.
Oh, that power wasn't too good.
You better keep those hands high.
Trying to finish this fight. Well, this is not football. That will do it. All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean...
All right, so another highlight for the reel for Dustin Poirier.
ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, he went 25-3 in Muay Thai with 22 knockouts and really picked up where he left off when he transitioned to mixed martial arts. 17 first-round wins in Muay Thai. 25.
Oh, yes! He hurt him already.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. And a left hook. Oh, with authority to the body.
Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Well, offensively, defensively, you can see just how sound and instinctual a striker Edson Barboza Jr. is.
He's high level, John. This guy knows what he's doing when he's in the stand-up realm. Really grounded, very well-rounded, tremendous fighter.
Man, this guy's fighting like a promoter's trainer, right? Trying to have him like crowds taking their seats.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming out of the gates mad, and he wants to end this fight. I love that.
Oh, blood is dripping from his lip. Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, no. Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills for it.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball looks 6 feet wide. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in an ocean and he can hit a takedown from a mile away. He looks amazing.
Oh! All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. All right, so a lot of good stuff here as we come down the stretch of round one. Nice defense with the Philly shell and has maximized his striking opportunity.
Philly shell makes him look a little bigger in there, right? He's got that high lead shoulder right in your face the whole time. He's got his game on point tonight.
5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survived.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
As advertised through 5, round 2.
Ooh! That was a great shot that just landed. Hey, I don't mean to cut you off.
Hey, man.
But at times, you got to put away the agri and get back to the action.
Just like that, that'll do it. And still, the undisputed featherweight champion.
Wow, John, this guy is an absolute grinder. And he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce. All right, so another big win for Edson Jr. Barboza found the striking zone.
Good. Ready. Let's get it work.
Arguably the best pure kicker on the UFC roster. Here is lightweight contender So a close call there moments ago, champ, and early he nearly got knocked out. Seems as though he has recovered.
That's crazy how badly he was hurt as early in the fight as he was hurt. He seems to be coming back around now. But let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, history's going to look back fondly upon the career of Edson Barboza, really as technically sound a striker as we have on the roster.
Oh, absolutely. And grounded in that Muay Thai stance, feet flat, can throw these leg kicks through you. He only can do that because of how grounded he is in that stance.
Well, he must have had a good warm-up, DC, because it is not taking him any time at all to find that kicking range tonight.
Well, he's making his opponent second-guess everything that he's doing. That's when you know he's fighting at his highest level.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Caceres. DC, I'm no kickboxer, but safe to say he's found that kickboxing zone here tonight.
Yeah, he's found that flow state.
Oh,
the guy's fighting at a level that I don't even know.
The Russian leg kick from Edson Barboza. You just wonder how much more the opposition can take. Barboza really enjoying his time now in South Florida, training at American Top Team, and that leg kick is on point as usual. Back to the feet now. Caceres' forehead is just leaking blood all over his face. He's unrecognizable right now. I'm not so sure the referee's not going to stop this fight. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that figure.
All right, so the round mercifully comes to an end, and you hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd as they look at the big screen and the cut on that forehead. That has gotten really, really bad. They might even call in the doctor here. I can assure you, if this cut gets any worse, they are going to stop this fight.
Ready? Coach. Right, let's go.
As advertised. Feint left there by Caceres. Man, get the bonus checks ready. Caceres gets... Oh, big crowd strikes now. He's... There it is. The story remains the same, and still the undisputed. Right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to...
All right, the celebration is on, Andrew. a native Louisianan, you got to respect Brendan Allen. You got to respect Brendan Allen's approach to the game, right? He is his own man. He's not afraid to turn back the naysayer. The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, round one, and a lot of eyeballs on Brendan Allen here tonight, representing Hillcliff FC in South Florida and the great state of Louisiana. 5 of his last 6 wins have come by rear naked choke, and that is something that his opposition is certainly mindful of here tonight. But there's nowhere to rest, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide against Brendan Allen. He's a layered striker as well, working with Henry Hoof there in South Florida. Oh, nice takedown from PA. High amplitude takedown from Brendan Allen. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Cannonier, a lot of forward pressure. He sits down on his punches as well as anyone.
He's got big power, and he knows that he's got to track you down, especially as he ages in his career. It's not as much movement, but it is very effective.
All right, early round 1 action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Man, look at that. There it is. Another takedown. Rinse and repeat all night. Now he pulls guard. It's right into a triangle here.
I mean, he pulled guard, and he's now attempting a triangle choke.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he's trying to fix it.
Right crosses there for Allen. So for the most part, every time he has shot, he's been able to secure a takedown. So maybe we see another attempt here shortly.
It seems like every time, every single time, he level changes, he secures the takedown. It'll be on his opponent to try and change this, but right now it doesn't seem like he has any answer.
Cannonier's really starting to feel himself here in round 1, taking control. He was urging right out of the chute, trying to land something of consequence, and he has controlled all the pace in the early goings. Allen's...
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, nice kick.
It's a good right hand right there.
Allen goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet.
Now it's his mount.
Setting up an arm lock now. Ooh, arms in tight.
Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish. This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Oh, power takedown there by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier.
Hey, Jared Cannonier is a mean dude, man. Big, strong. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. He was trying to pass there, but no. His opponent said no way.
Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow. BA's pretty swollen now. And all right, so he's setting up for submission here.
Oh, nice guillotine there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward and off to the side.
Oh, shades of you against Dan Henderson back in the day. One-sided here as he continues to work towards that complete performance.
He's doing everything right, man. I don't know that this guy has ever looked better.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Cannonier. round 2 is next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fight. Well, he had a lot more than a punch.
You ready, John? Ready? Let's
All
go.
right, round 2.
And an uppercut. Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Oh, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop these guys. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on. The fighters separate.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Allen's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Oh, shoots for a takedown again. Misses again. Man, he keeps on coming with these shots to the liver, looking to buckle him once again. Certainly buckled him earlier in the fight. He knows he's hurt there. Oftentimes it takes just one to get his opponent down to the canvas. Oh, and the high kick lands. 3 minutes to go in round 2.
Solid punch from the clinch here.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by the
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter striker.
Cannonier gets back to the feet now. Oh, there it is again. Stunning calf kick from Cannonier.
You don't want to be kicked that many times in the calf by someone as powerful as Jared Cannonier.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here, try to stop this fight. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's got to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
Head kick attempt, unable to find the target. Allen's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all. Trying to pass here, nothing doing.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Holy cow!
And still. right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight.
And still the king of the 100.